You're listening to AI Engaged, Practical AI Insights for Business. Each episode breaks down what's new, what it means, and what to watch next. Let's get into today's insight.
Hook, today I want to share a practical update. AI that can safely repair your CRM, detect near duplicates, normalise messy fields, and suggest mergers with clear audit trails so your automations keep running and your sales team stops losing leads to bad data. This isn't science fiction. It's a low-risk way to reclaim lost pipeline and improve campaign accuracy fast.
Promise and episode map. In the next 12 minutes, I'll explain what this capability looks like in plain English, why it matters for conversion and automation reliability, and how to roll it out safely. I'll walk through 3 real use cases: sales pipeline recovery, targeted marketing segmentation, and support routing, then cover risks, mitigations, and the metrics you should track. At the end, I'll give you 3 quick takeaways and 1 question to decide your first safe step. Let's get practical. What happened? Plain English summary. Over the last year, we've seen a pragmatic shift. Instead of trying to build perfect rules that never break, teams are combining 3 things: embedding-aware entity matching, rule-driven normalisation, and human-in-the-loop approvals. Embedding models help the system recognise that Acme Pty Limited, Acme Australia, and Acme are likely the same organisation, even when fields differ. Rule engines normalise structured fields, phone numbers, state names, job titles, so everyone's looking at the same format. And crucially, a human reviewer signs off on any destructive action like a merge, with the system surfacing the reason and confidence score. The result is an auditable, reversible workflow that can run in read-only mode initially, and then move to suggested merges once thresholds are proven.
Why it matters for business. Dirty CRM data costs you in 4 direct ways. First, lead conversion. Duplicate or fragmented records mean salespeople don't see the true opportunity, or they reach out twice and annoy the same prospect. Second, campaign accuracy. When fields like industry, ARR, or lifecycle stage are inconsistent, segmentation and ad spend suffer. Third, time to contact. Routing errors slow down first response, and speed kills when you're chasing early interest. And fourth, automation reliability. A merge that's silent and untracked can trigger sequences that waste budget or misroute follow-ups. A careful AI auto-healer reduces those friction points, boosting conversion rate and protecting revenue without heavy engineering.
Use case 1, sales pipeline recovery. Imagine stalled opportunities scattered across 3 near-duplicate contact records. Embedding matching flags records with high similarity. Then the system proposes a safe action. Mark duplicates for consolidation. Suggest a primary owner and surface a merge justification like 80% name similarity, identical company domain, overlapping phone. Sales Ops reviews suggested mergers in a queue, approves them, and the CRM updates happen with an audit record. That action recovers a single canonical opportunity, reassigns reminders, and reactivates stale workflows. In practice, we've seen lost deals reappear when reps finally see the full history and follow up in time.
Use case 2, marketing segmentation and lead scoring. Marketing relies on consistent fields. If job titles read Head of Growth, Growth Lead, and Growth HOD, your campaign will either miss people or target the wrong list. A rule engine standardises job titles into canonical roles. Embedding matching links orphaned emails to accounts, and the scoring model updates on cleaner data. That means higher relevance, fewer wasted sends, and better media ROI. The key is to make normalisation transparent. Show the original value, the transformed value, and why the change was suggested, so marketing can trust the pipeline.
Use case 3, support routing and churn prevention. Support teams need a single view of the customer. Duplicate accounts hide purchase history and open tickets, which leads to slow resolutions and missed renewal signals. By consolidating records with a human-in-the-loop approval, support sees the full timeline, previous tickets, licensing, and churn risk notes. That enables personalised outreach before a renewal lapses and faster routing to the right specialist. For subscription businesses, that one consolidated view can directly reduce churn.
Risks and limitations. Be blunt about what can go wrong. False mergers remain the biggest risk. Combining two distinct customers because of similar names or shared domains can corrupt records. Second, automation cascades. Merging a record can unintentionally trigger sequences, invoices or access changes downstream. Third, privacy and compliance. Consolidating personal data must follow consent and retention rules. Fourth, model drift. Similarity models change as your data changes, so thresholds that worked last year may be too permissive today. The operational response is conservative thresholds, read-only dry runs, human approval for destructive edits, and robust audit logs with rollback paths.
Quick operational checklist. Start in a sandbox with read-only suggestions. Sample a segment like leads older than 12 months. Run mergers as suggestions only. Log every decision and build a one-click rollback for recent changes. What to watch next and a safe rollout plan. First, run sandbox tests against a realistic sample and measure false positive rate. Second, use conservative similarity thresholds and prioritise low-risk segments, old leads, archived accounts, or records missing recent activity. Third, instrument auditing. Capture why a suggestion was made, who approved it, and a pre- and post-snapshot. Fourth, monitor key metrics, duplicate rate, pipeline velocity, campaign match rate, and number of automation failures post-change. If false positives rise, tighten thresholds or increase human review. These steps let you demonstrate ROI while protecting live workflows.
Recap and close. 3 quick takeaways. 1. Embedding aware matching plus rule normalisation deliver high-value suggestions without guessing. 2. Human-in-the-loop approvals and audit logs are non-negotiable to avoid destructive mistakes. 3. Roll out conservatively by segment and measure duplicate rate, pipeline recovery and campaign accuracy to prove impact. 1 practical next consideration question to decide your first safe step. Which segment of your CRM has the highest business impact and lowest operational risk to test? Old leads, inactive accounts, or a single sales territory? Pick that segment and run a read-only experiment for 2 weeks.
If you want AI tools you can actually use in your business, explore our subscriptions at aiengage.com to see implementation options and real rollout patterns. Thanks for listening to AI Engaged. If you want AI tools you can actually use in your business, explore our subscriptions at aiengage.com. See you in the next episode. Make AI practical.